Welcome back to our channel. We humans are weird, aren't we? Don't you agree? All these years we were taught that the human body has 5 basic senses. That is sight, smell, sound, touch, and taste. But have you ever thought that sometimes much of what you know without knowing how you know it? For example, when you compare the smiles in 2 pictures, you know without thinking about why that one is real and one is fake. Similarly, if you were sitting in a noisy restaurant with your eyes closed and someone walked by you, say close to your left side, you'd sense their presence even if they made no sound. This awareness comes automatically without you needing to think, the restaurant noise in my left ear just got quieter than the noise in my right ear. Therefore, a sound shadow must have passed by my left side, and the most likely source of such a moving shadow would be a walking human. This is nothing but our 6th sense. Well, you might be wondering why I am telling you all this. Not only me, but there have been some researches related to what exactly is a 6th sense, or where does it come from. In this video, we'll try to go down as much as we can and try to find out what it might be. But before proceeding further, we want you to subscribe with us and check out the given links below for amazing deals. All right, let's jump in. The 6th sense is another word for a person's natural intuition. It's the inner voice that speaks to you from those lucid gut feelings that aren't always taken seriously. However, ideas that are felt can sometimes have much more value than ideas that are thought, because they're a reflection of your true self. That's all well and good, but can we really rely on our 6th sense? The answer is simple. You have to give it the value it deserves. But we're not talking about ESP or precognition. Intuition consists of ideas that come to the brain unconsciously. In reality, the 6th sense is a delicate search through one's ocean of unconsciousness to find the right answer in a moment of need. Sometimes when you get to know someone, there's an inner voice that tells you they can't be trusted. When you have to make a decision about something, even after thinking about it, you pick the option that you felt was correct from the start. The 6th sense is always there, present but hidden. It is a discreet but guiding force, shaping many of your reactions and many of the paths that you choose in life. In 1930, when a reporter asked Albert Einstein about whether he really believed in his theory of relativity, he responded that the only real valuable thing is intuition. He was completely certain that his studies were true. He had intuition. Einstein's personality and authentic trust in his work is a great example of the 6th sense. Sometimes you don't have to see or touch something to believe in it. One of the most interesting 6th sense in humans is that they can hear much better than fish when under the water. Humans have the ability to hear up to 200,000 hertz, and the reason for this is we hear with our bones. The bones pick up minute vibrations that pass up to our eardrums, and hence our hearing ability suddenly becomes more acute than a fish. But in medical terms, this 6th sense is called proprioception. Proprioception involves a complex signaling process transferring signals from our body parts to the brain. It is a constant feedback loop within our nervous system, telling our brain what position we are in and what forces are acting upon our body at any given point in time. It is mediated by proprioceptors, which are tiny little sensors located throughout your entire body, especially in the skin, joint, and muscles, and mechanosensory neurons. A team of researchers from the University of New South Wales tried to do some research on people. The researchers designed an experiment in which participants were exposed to emotional images outside conscious awareness as they attempted to make accurate decisions. The results of the study were to demonstrate that even when people were aware of the images, they were still able to use information from the images to make more confident and accurate decisions. After the experiment, one of the researchers said that this data suggests that we can use unconscious information in our body or brain to help guide us through life, to enable better decisions, faster decisions, and be more confident in the decisions we make. After that experiment, one more was performed on the same people. They were shown different images in a single room, and researchers noted down their brain signals on how one would react to an image. The emotion-provoking photographs include both positive images, like adorable puppies, as well as disturbing negative images, such as a snake about to strike. The type of image, positive or negative, indicated which direction the signals were going and reacting. Across different experiments, scientists found that people were able to make faster and more accurate decisions when they unconsciously viewed the emotional images. Essentially, people's brains were able to process and utilize information from the images to improve their decisions. One more shocking thing that they encountered is that before flashing the next picture, people's brains were reacting to it already, like it knew that disturbing images were about to come after. It really shocked them on how they can make pre-assumptions on what image they'll be seeing next. They said these predictions improve by time. Well, I want my sixth sense to hit me as soon as possible with some idea which will make me a millionaire. In 2016, another experiment was performed. A team of Italian scientists filmed a series of short videos. In each of the videos, an unidentified person grasped a half-full bottle of water with the intention of either drinking from it or pouring its contents into a glass. Next, the researchers had people watch 1-second clips from the original videos. Each of the clips ends the moment the unidentified person's fingers touch the bottle. The people who watched the videos tried to predict whether the person in the video was going to drink from the bottle or pour out its contents. Remarkably, their predictions were accurate far above the level of mere chance. Just by seeing a hand reach for a bottle, they were able to intuit what would happen next. Sixth sense is real, and a woman living in New Zealand is the real-life example of it. It's a story as old as time. Mom wakes up feeling uneasy. Having a feeling to check on her baby, but didn't know why, she went to see the baby, and something happened later which shocked them completely. Nikki McLean from New Zealand awoke in the night feeling on edge. She went into her 9-week-old daughter's room to check on her. Everything seemed fine. The baby was sleeping soundlessly, and she should have been put at ease. However, McLean couldn't shake the feeling. She picked her infant up, and immediately afterward, an earthquake hit her home, sending a mirror shattering into the bassinet where the baby had just been lying. "If I had been asleep, I wouldn't have gotten to her in time," she said. Thankfully, the family has bounced back from the large earthquake, and though shaken up, the family is doing well. There are numerous stories of people having dreams that later came true to some extent. Abraham Lincoln is said to have dreamt of his death days before he was assassinated. A completely blind Britisher had been shown to possess sixth sense, which enables him to recognize emotions on people's faces. The research to prove the existence of sixth sense is still going on. For verification, the phenomenon must be measurable and repeatable. The drawback with sixth sense is that it is impossible to repeat experiments with it. The more the person attempts to use his sixth sense, the less it seems to work. Sixth sense is a gift from God, and we should appreciate it for all the miraculous things it has done so far. Well, that is it for today. We'll see you in the next video. We hope you liked the video. Now don't forget to hit a like button. Till now, see you next time.